Hi girlfriends, Kim Barnes-Waterman here. I'm thinking about an Old Testament scripture today. You remember when God led the Israelites out of Egypt, okay, they're going to go to the promised land, they finally out of their slavery and their bondage, and they take a stop by Mount Sinai. The Israelites actually rested at Mount Sinai, it says, I've got this, 11 months and 5 days. They were just hanging at Mount Sinai for almost a year. And I bet some of them got impatient and wondering what's going on and when are we going to get this show on the road. Well, I want you to know that while the Israelites were resting at Mount Sinai, God was up to a lot of stuff. God was working. You want to know what was going on while the Israelites are just biding time and killing time at the bottom of Mount Sinai? Here's what's going on. God is giving the 10 Commandments to Moses. While the Israelites are resting and waiting, God is establishing the law, everything that came with the law. He's putting the festivals into order. Wow! God is forming the priesthood and giving orders for the priests for generations to come while the Israelites are just biding their time at the bottom of Mount Sinai. While the Israelites are waiting, the pattern for the tabernacle is being revealed. And this tabernacle is what's going to host God's presence. The sacrifices were announced, always a forerunner of Jesus Christ, and all kinds of stuff was going on while the Israelites are waiting at Mount Sinai. So, I'm not so sure where you're at in your life today. I know I'm in a waiting time. I hit my head in March. I can't go out of the house, basically. I can't drive. I can't ride in a car. I'm waiting. I'm resting. I'm getting anxious. When is this going to end? When am I going to go forward? When am I going to feel like I'm producing something? Well, when I'm resting, God is still working. And God is no respecter of persons. When you're resting, when you're waiting, when you're wondering, when you're feeling like I'm not being used and when can I do something real for God? While you're in that place, God is working, and He is working behind the scenes to set into motion things that you're going to be doing down the road. God is always on the move. He's always alive. He's always active, and He's always working on your behalf. God is putting strategic things into place for your future and for your good. So don't be discouraged, okay? While you're resting, while you're waiting, when you go through that season, remember God is working. And every time God is working, He's going before you. He's setting His guard at your rear. He's covering you with His hand. And underneath you, He is placing His everlasting arms. Okay, you're not resting, you're not waiting, and you're not going forward without being completely covered by your God. You'll never go through this life alone. All right, girlfriend, I'll see you next time.